Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope everybody has a great Easter. We're just going to stay here. Okay, today's Sunday, April 17th. Currently, it's 52 degrees. High today is 65. Chance of rain 50%. 52% humidity right now. Winds are at 3 miles per hour, and air quality is 55. That's moderate. And it's going to get colder day after tomorrow. I think it's going to be a low of 40, 45 or something like that tomorrow. But then the next two mornings, they're calling for 35. So I may have to bring my plants in. It's a real hassle because they're getting bigger, and there's so many of them. It's a real hassle, but I mean, I certainly don't want anything to happen to them. And that close to 35, they could make a mistake on the, saying what the low, it could get down to 32 maybe or something. So I'm not going to take a chance. So I think I'll be able to leave them out there tonight. But then the next two nights after that, I'll have to bring them in. Because they're getting a little bit more used to it. I looked at them earlier. I hadn't go out there. I just looked at them through the window. And they look okay. And it was 40 something, 46 or 48 last night, and they did fine. So anyway, today I have a pre-recorded video from Friday when we mowed the lawn. Afterwards, I went out and showed y'all what all we did, and I think I walked a little bit too. So it'll be a mowing day video today, and I'll have a couple. There's a lot of Easter jib jabs, and they're all pretty good. So that's what I did yesterday. Just did one more video after morning coffee break, and then did a couple jib jabs. And I'm not going to be making any videos as far as I know today, other than this and the devotions from overnight. But I'll do a couple more jib jabs today. And last night we had ribs. I made barbecue ribs in the crock pot, real easy to make. I seasoned them with some garlic powder and Mrs. Dash, and put barbecue sauce, covered them in barbecue sauce, and cooked them. First, I cooked them on high because it was a little late when I got them started. I just wanted to make sure, but you can put them on low. I put it on high for about 4 hours, and then I turned it down on low after that. After when I served them, I put some more barbecue sauce on them because a lot of it, comes off and it turns it like soupy down in the bottom of the crock pot. so, I put a little bit more on it, and I made some of my maple glazed carrots, and I made some slaw, and we had some cucumbers left over. So Joy cut them up, and we put them in the slaw, and it was really, really good. I'm thinking next time I make my super slaw, where I put apple, little teeny slivers of apple in it, and the Granny Smith ones are the best. Put some of that and the cucumbers in it. I think it'd be really, really good. And I'll show you the picture in a second. But we're going to have spiral ham today, and mashed potatoes. I can't even read my writing from last night. Stuffing, and I think I'm going to make some deviled eggs and cranberry sauce. Kind of a Thanksgiving-ish, Christmas-ish meal. So here's the ribs and stuff from last night. They love my maple glazed carrots. That I just put maple syrup. Get closer to that. Maple syrup, um, butter, and cinnamon. Cinnamon, but all I could find was cinnamon sugar. So I put some cinnamon sugar in it. But normally I would probably just put cinnamon with the maple syrup and the butter. Let it come to a boil and just let it boil down till they caramelize. And they're just really fantastic. So let me get that ready for... Yeah, it was good. Okay, I guess we're ready for today's tidbits. On this day, F4 tornado devastates Illinois and Indiana. Here we go. An F4 tornado traveled 70 miles from Essex, Illinois to Metairie, Indiana, flattening several houses on April 17, 1963. Bourbonnais and Bradley in Illinois reported the worst damages. It wreaked havoc, destroying various structures and barns, uprooting trees, and lifting the roofs of homes. Over 70 people were injured and one person died. Texas woman finds unusually large hailstone in yard. Huge hailstones pelted Salado, Texas on Tuesday. Gina Brown, a local, saw unusually huge hail in her yard and posted it online. Researchers examined it to see if it was of historic proportions. The hailstone measured 5.7 inches in diameter, slightly smaller than the largest hailstone ever recorded in Texas, which measured 6.4 inches in April 2021. Can two snowflakes be similar? The probability of finding two similar or same snowflake crystals or flakes is very minute. Unfortunately, it's also difficult to prove it because about 1 septillion snowflakes drop from the sky each winter. The most established theory is that since each crystal forms under different atmospheric conditions, they won't be the same. Isn't that amazing? That's crazy. And I'll probably use this one for my thumbnail. I think it's pretty. NWS issues freeze watch for parts of Maryland. I think those are pretty like that. NWS has issued a freeze watch for parts of northern and central Maryland from late Sunday night until 9 a.m. Monday. Temperatures could drop as low as 30 degrees at midnight. Plants and pipes may be at risk during the freeze watch, so officials advise people to bring tender plants indoors or cover them. Wrap or drip any outside water pipes to avoid bursts. What causes ice pellets? Ice pellets form in sub-freezing air when snowflakes start to melt as they fall from the cloud, and then gets refreezed into grain-like particles. They're a spherical or irregular shaped type of solid precipitation having a diameter of less than 5 millimeters and bounce when they hit the ground. I've seen that. Fuel ship sinks off Tunisia due to bad weather. A ship carrying 750 tons of diesel fuel from Equatorial Guinea sat Saturday in the Gulf of Gabes off Tunisia due to bad weather. Sank due to bad weather. Reportedly, water had crept into the ship, reaching a height of 2 meters. The Tunisian Navy soon rescued all 7 crew members. Authorities are trying to mitigate the incidence's environmental impact, such as fuel leakage. Pyrosketchology, an artistic way to understand fire. Pyrosketchology is a technique developed by Miriam Morrell. It is a study of fire through the lens of art, illustration, and journaling. It can help people prepare and live with fire by observing the surroundings. It can also create awareness when there's an elevated fire risk. By learning this art, one can understand the signs of fire danger. Hundreds of earthquakes recorded near dormant Alaska volcano. Seismologists have observed hundreds of minor earthquakes near the Mount Edgecombe volcano in Alaska, dormant for 800 years. The quakes began in 2020. However, scientists say the quakes may not be a sign of volcanic activity. They could be tectonic in character or a mix of tectonics in the volcano. At this time, we can't tell the difference. Ever heard of St. Elmo's fire? St. Elmo's fire is an electric phenomenon with a persistent blue glow that occasionally appears near pointy objects during storms. Mostly at ships' masts or church steeples, it's a type of continuous electric spark called glow discharge. The color of the glow depends on the type of gas involved. Lyrid meteors to light up the night sky this week. It's time for the April Lyrids to fascinate the sky watchers in the northern hemisphere. The meteor will pass by Earth, lighting up the sky from this week until April 30. It's expected to peak Thursday night into Friday morning. The moon will be in the waning phase and 61% illuminated during the Lyrid's peak, and thus may affect observations. All right, everybody. That's it for today's tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope everybody has a great Easter and has a good time with your families and has a nice big meal and everything, which would cost you a little bit more this year. Well, maybe a lot more. So I'm glad I bought that ham around the holidays, I think it was, and it was like 99 cents a pound, spiral ham, Kroger brand. I think it says double, I don't know, double something, double smoked or double, I can't remember what it says on it. Double brown sugar or something like that, it says on it. So it'll be good. And I noticed it only cost us $8.94. So if you go to get one right now, I'll bet it's 20, 30 bucks. So that worked out pretty good. So everybody have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I hope everybody has a really great day. I'll see you later on with a look at the lawn right after we mowed and some Easter jib jabs. Thanks for watching, everybody, and God bless.